Hello there. I'm going to be doing a bit of Reiki healing for the collective. I did a quick reading before doing this live, and the energy that comes up is transformation. We are in a transformation. The world is in a big transformation right now, and we're all feeling the effects of this energy. And I think that's important to recognize that you are a leader in some way. I think we're all stepping up into this energy, even if we don't realize it. So let me know, how have you been feeling? How has this energy been feeling for you? I'm going to start lifting any heavy, dense energy that might have been holding you back. Hello to everyone, and welcome in. Hello, hello. Hey, Haley. I might do a meditation in a few minutes, maybe another 10 minutes or so. Kind of center us, ground us into the earth a bit. There's a lot of energy, a lot of heavy energy. It's a transformative energy. It just feels heavy. Hang in there. You recognized it. That's all that's gonna be playing tonight. So if you're sick of Kate Bush, this is not the live for you, because this is like a 46-minute loop of it on piano. But it's peaceful. It's got a lot of emotion tied into it. In a lot of ways, it feels like that's all we've been doing. Running up that hill, running up that building. Right. This is by the same artist that covers like the Taylor Swift stuff that I put up there. So she made a 46-minute loop of it, and I'm like, this is perfect for what we're going to be doing. So anything you're letting go of or releasing, feel free to write it into the chat. That's what these hand gestures are, just lifting any of that heavy, dense energy. We allow this to just be a chill night, a calm night. Allow this to be a safe space for you, to tell your story, to release it, to let go of it, that we can face it and confront it. There's a lot of anger in the world, and there's a lot of understandable anger in the world. That's why I do this, where it brings us a bit of clarity. I think of X-Men, the first class, the movie. There's that scene where Professor X is talking to Xavier, and he's trying to learn to use his powers more accurately. Professor X tells him to kind of tap into that place between rage and serenity. Focus that energy into action, if you can, and see where it takes you. It was a good scene. It's a beautiful scene. Yeah, it's not my favorite movie, but the moments. Congrats, Akashi. So yeah, if you're just joining, write into the chat what you're letting go of. I'll be doing some pulling for a few minutes. Lifting heavy energy, lifting dense energy. This is just a safe space, a container for the energy you might have been feeling from the last week, the last month, the last few years. Feel a lot of heavy energy in the solar plexus and the heart area. If you can, take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Exhale the things that no longer serve you. Clear up space for you to become you again. The unknown is scary, but in many ways we're always in the unknown. Everything's kind of unstable, but finding the things that can bring you stability, even if it's one thing. It's okay to cry. This is a safe space to experience and feel all the things you might have been suppressing. Using a bit of selenite to kind of break through any heavy energy. Yep, it's okay to close your eyes. A lot of people join these lives and these events to kind of fall asleep. It's kind of like ASMR. It's ASMR, it's meditation, sound therapy, sound healing. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for keeping the space safe. Yeah, I just put out a meditation just on here, just to give an example of how it looks like to work with me on one-on-ones and group settings in my Patreon. But right now the important thing is your journey. Hey Filey, I started a few minutes ago. I started late because I was taking a nap, and that nap turned into I was just asleep. I was gone. And then I woke up and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And then I was like, nope, I have like really sleepy energy right now. And I'm like, this is probably the best energy for doing this. To release the energy when I'm angry is I have to do something physical. I have to go for the run. I have to lift weights, breath work, focused breathing. I like creating things, and anger is on this level of the scale where it's pure transmutation. You can take it to elevate yourself. You can take it to create things. Another thing I do is I write it down. I keep a journal in my phone, and I just write down, I am upset, I am angry right now, I am this angry right now. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with this journey that you're on. The world is a difficult place. It's not easy. Be proud of the things you have survived. Yeah, I heard that too. Hopefully someone fixes that. Earlier, before I started, there were a lot of sirens going off, and I was like, this is probably not for the best. Hoping the fire alarm doesn't go off. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can do something. All right. I'll see if someone's able to take care of it. If not, I'll have to go and take care of it. Hello, alchemist. How are those grounding exercises going with the crystals? Sorry. I'm hearing background noises and I'm trying to eliminate that. So there's energy clearing. This is Running Up That Hill. Sad piano version by it's originally by Kate Bush, but Minzz Piano did a cover of it. I have it linked in my bio. Yeah, so this one I probably won't be putting on my YouTube. Oh, okay. I think that hopefully fixed it. Yeah, Minnz Piano is really good. I normally do like Taylor Swift cover versions, but tonight I was like, this is the one. Today was a good day. I got some stuff done. I'm working on things. lifting any heavy, dense energy, any old narratives, any old stories. I am a shamanic apprentice, so I'm still in training. But right now what this is just a mix of Reiki, a mix of ASMR. So if you're just joining, tonight I'm focusing on just transformative energy, healing energy, light energy. You stepping into you. Some people use Reiki for healing it. Normally when I do these sessions, my intention is just healing emotional states, emotional energy. Yep. A lot of people join just to fall asleep. Just get energy. Using selenite to clear through the room, to clear through the energy. If you feel like closing your eyes and just listening, use this moment to do so. So I lift the heavy energy and I keep a white candle near me. And that's where I put it into, to transmute back into light. I do want to do a bit of a meditation just because I know the energy has been heavy. Oh, I'm just reading the comments. I use it for just clearing the room, and I use it sometimes for manifestation. It's just a high vibrational crystal, so it connects you to higher self. But even in meditation, so there's a meditation I was looking up today where it kind of works if you've been here for a while. If you find a focus point to focus on and kind of look at it, it brings you back to center. Because then you start looking through it. You start putting your attention there. Once you put your attention in a focused place onto it, you're able to start separating the narratives that are running around in the mind. And as I move it, like, you kind of have to follow it sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of chaos in the world. There's a lot of heaviness in the world. And sometimes I wonder why I keep doing this, but the reason is my work is in the energetics of the world and the energetics of the planet. If we could work through the energetics and the heavy energy, we could hopefully bring ourselves to a place of peace and calm, of unity, connection, community. So if I could clear through the shadow, fill your cups up, that way you could then go illuminate the world in any way that you do, even if it's one other person. I think that's important. Thank you. I'm glad that this helps. Running up that building. It's been a lot of running. If If you all want, I kind of want to dive into a meditation. I know a lot of us kind of struggle with meditation, but I want to connect with your higher self. I want you to learn how to connect with your higher self. And I think that's going to be important. So I'm just going to be using Reiki energy and a bit of psychic energy to kind of connect us all. So if you're not used to meditation, the ways that I do it is through visualization. So if you can, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale. As you exhale, letting go of any heavy energy. I'm going to start bridging all of us, connecting all of our energies, and taking us to a place of power. I always pick the forest for these, just because I feel it to be calm. So if you will, imagine yourself within the mind's eye, walking through a forest. It's nighttime, but the stars are lit so brightly, and the moon reflecting pure silver light, illuminating the path, illuminating the forest. Any plants or flowers or leaves on the trees illuminating with the green light or the color of their flowers. Notice how the earth begins to illuminate with golden radiant light. Mother Earth sending you healing. The energy traveling up from the base of your feet, traveling to the bones, traveling to the spine, healing to the physical body, healing to the nervous system, healing to the organs, healing through the tissue, healing every cell in your body, and any heavy, dense energy that's been holding you back. Imagine it being lifted off from the body like darkened ribbons. And as the moonlight beams down onto the ribbons, the shadows dissipate. But notice where in the body the shadows are being lifted from. Taking a deep breath in, slowly exhaling. Exhaling more of that shadow, trauma, past experiences, limiting beliefs and self-doubt. You notice the silver light beginning to form a shield of light around you, a bubble to protect you, to heal you. Taking another deep breath in, slowly exhaling and feeling the warmth within your breath as you exhale. You continue walking through the brightly lit forest, feeling the trees healing you, feeling the earth healing you, noticing the smells of the forest, noticing the flowers as they begin to blossom around you. You notice in the distance a bonfire burning brightly. You begin heading over towards it, noticing the reddish-orange light, feeling the warmth from it. You head over to the bonfire, noticing the flames as they burn. Noticing your spirit guides and angels, those protecting you, greeting you, and welcoming you in. Take a moment to just look into the fire, noticing the flames dance, Noticing yourself, connecting with yourself, connecting back to the physical body, feeling the warmth as it radiates throughout you. Taking another deep breath in, slowly exhaling. You reach into your pockets. And you might notice post-it notes or letters, things that no longer serve you, things you've been holding on to. Notice what's written on them. Notice the names that are on them. Notice the type of paper it is. Notice all the details. Place those into the flames and watch them dissipate. Watch them burn. Watch the ashes. Feel yourself letting go of all those old narratives and those old stories. Feel the flames and the warmth connecting with the heart chakra, reforging the heart, making it stronger, calling back in any lost soul fragments and heart fragments. Taking another deep breath in and slowly exhaling. You look to the left of you and you see a mirror, a tall mirror. You head over to it and you look within. And inside the mirror you see your higher self, your future self, the person you would like to become. Notice how they dress, how they carry themselves. And take this moment for them to offer you any guidance you might need, any words of wisdom you've been seeking. In the mirror, notice if they have any presents they'd like to offer you or give you. And when you're ready, thank them for any messages they brought you, any gifts they've given you. Know they're always here to connect with you when you need to. You take a step back and begin walking through the path that brought you here. Walking through the forest, illuminated in silver light. Taking one last glance behind your shoulders, looking at the flames, looking at all that you've let go of. When you're ready, taking a deep breath in Slowly exhaling, allowing that reality to dissipate, and for you to return to this one. Whenever you're ready, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, stretching. And for those that fell asleep, good night. For those that are still with me, write down anything that you saw or felt. Notice what you had let go of. Notice the advice that you were given. Notice the presents that were given. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crop this TikTok and this live, and I'll probably post it maybe tomorrow. So people say, how does this work through a screen? How does that happen? How can this be? I'm no longer seeing the barrier between you and me. I work purely in the energetics of reality. So even if there's distance between us, I don't see it anymore. Collapsing all of reality, reaching you wherever you need to be reached. And so I've mixed my Reiki. My friends have said this probably isn't even Reiki anymore at this point, so for those that are asking. But if you're still letting go, write anything you're letting go of. If you're still processing what you might have felt, write down anything that you might have felt. It's real. The power is real. The energy is real. It's on such a psychic level that most people cannot fathom it. They'll try to science it. They'll try to make sense of it. And hopefully they find their answers. But this is your power. This is my power. This is what we're capable of together. Creating peace. I'd recommend, if you can, every night before going to sleep or in the morning or whenever, imagining that place. Or if you have a place within nature you like going, imagine being there. Speaking to your inner self, calling upon your inner child, your ancestors, your guides. I use that mirror for everything. But the thing I say before every live is I open protective space before doing a meditation. And so I open space before any of us got here. That way it's sacred space. But what I would say is any guides or angels or ancestors in my highest and greatest good, please come protect me as I do this meditation before beginning it. If you watch the replay, it's okay, because the space is still open, and it's open through time-space, through our concept of time. And then once you're done with the meditation, thanking them, releasing them in gratitude, and saying it that way. This is Reiki, it's ASMR, a bit of psychic energy work. I've been training with a lot of powerful people. I'm glad. Hey, simply sending you light. Right now I'm just pulling any heavy, dense energy. Yep, that's how I connect with my spirit guides. We hold a lot of energy within the body. We hold a lot of trauma within the body and within the mind. And so what happens is that if you look it up, I reposted a video I saw today because I forgot about it. What happens is when animals experience trauma, they normally, after the traumatic experience, they shake it off. They take a deep breath in. They release the physical trauma and the mental trauma. But us as humans, we sit there and we pack it down because it's not acceptable to feel trauma. So we compress it until it eventually shatters the brain, creating PTSD, creating complex PTSD. But doing meditations like this creates a safe space. Yeah, the energy feels lighter. It feels calmer. Yeah, it does feel like that. I'm not sure if I know about the 12 disciples. And so when I say meditate, those that were here for the meditation, this is what I mean. This is the meditations I do, where you're in control, you open space, you connect to the subconscious. I'm glad that it helped. Energy is linked with depression. Everything in the body is also a chemical, energetic reaction. Memories are chemicals and hormones in the brain. Our feelings are chemicals and emotions in the brain. But they're all there to protect us. Oh no. We're all feeling a lot of heavy energy too. We're in Cancer season. A super full moon is on Wednesday. I might do a live on Wednesday. No, I can't. I forgot I'm going out on Wednesday. But doing a moon ritual helps. Writing down the things that no longer serve you. Tearing them up. Burning them away. I do it within the mind space. That way it helps. Yeah, there's like it's a 46-minute loop of it, and I was like, this is exactly what's going to be playing right now. Yep. Trauma spreads from generation to generation as well. So we're healing a lot of dense energy. So even if we don't remember where it came from. Hello, welcome in. I'm going to start using some crystals just because I think maybe I'll be live for maybe another 20 minutes or so. I'm going to use rose quartz. I've been using the same ones lately, but I feel like these are the ones that we need. I'm using this for emotional healing. I just explained that, but if you want, check out my introduction video, and it'll explain a bit of how Reiki works and how I tap into the energy. Welcome in. Yes, check out my intro video, because it's like a 3-minute explanation. No worries. Oh, that's amazing. Rose quartz is for that self-love, that self-care, that emotional healing. And so like I was saying earlier too, this is a type of meditation where if you focus looking at just one thing, if you are looking, or if you close your eyes and you just focus on what you're hearing, you'll be able to tap into that energy. I'll probably be live for another 20 minutes or so you still got some time. So if anyone's just joining, feel free to continue using the chat to release any old, heavy energy. I explain it a lot. I get a little bitter with it, but I try to remember too that there's a lot of new people that are new to the energy, but that's why I try to direct to the intro video. I think there was one live where I explained it, maybe the whole night, every 5 minutes I was explaining it, and I was like, this is not ideal. I'd like to get to other topics, or just be present with everyone else. I'm glad this is helping. Yeah, those of us that are just in tune to the energy, once you feel it, you're like, oh, this feels good, I'm gonna be here. And yes, there's Kate Bush playing in the background. This is all I've been listening to for like 2 months now. If you feel head tingles or warm sensations, even cold sensations, this is your body connecting and tapping into the energy. Yes. For those that are just joining, if you want, imagine a blanket of light surrounding you, healing you, bringing you calm and peace. Yep. It's normal to feel sleepy. That's amazing. A lot of people come to the sessions to fall asleep. Because it's normally peaceful energy. I'm trying to tap into that more. Just focusing on just peaceful energy. Yeah, my schedule's all over the place, or like energetics is all over the place, so I don't really know when I'm live. I'm still aiming for like Mondays and Fridays. But also I have a ton of past Reiki sessions up on YouTube with the same username, Alchemist Kennedy. How do I cleanse? The same as the stuff that we've done here. I imagine a waterfall of light pouring down over me. I use sound. I use a rattle or bells. And I stated that I'm using sound to lift any heavy energy I may have picked up, to release any energy that is not my own, that I may have picked up. Hold on, there was a question. Have you done past life regression? If yes. I haven't really touched past life regression because I struggle to comprehend this reality. But a lot of people do past life regression in hopes to see who they were in a past life, or even answer the question of like, what is there beyond this life? Does it just end, or do we continue on elsewhere? A lot of times when you do past life regressions, they'll mostly show you things you need to see, because you've come on this earth journey to learn something new, or to amplify something you've learned. The energy's been heavy lately. I feel like there's a lull in energy. Normally the summer is like fun, let's go out, let's do things, and it feels like we're like struggling to get it together to kind of go. And so I have felt that. But I think now is the space to just kind of reflect. Feel your own energy. Look within your own life. I'm getting the imagery of like an archer kind of readying an arrow, pulling it backwards before letting it go forwards. And if we look at what's happening everywhere, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like everything's kind of going backwards. But hang in there. Keep filling your cup up, keep healing, keep working through you. The sound is linked in my bio, in my link tree. This is Running Up That Hill, a cover by Minzz piano. Alright, I'm gonna switch crystals. I'm gonna use some howlite, focusing on emotional healing right now. Did I loop it? Hold on. Yeah, a lot of people just learn Reiki at first and then they make it their own thing. That's where I started. I studied just basic Reiki, Usui Reiki. And then the more I played with it, I started doing shamanic journeying, and it started changing how the energy worked with me. And I started tapping into it more in the way that I should be tapping into it. Spirituality should be a balance. The thing is, you should still be the operant power in whatever you do. A lot of people still look for that higher power to guide them, but it's all you. Don't put me on a pedestal. Don't put any other spiritual leader on a pedestal. Take the words that resonate with you. Take the messages that resonate with you. Focus on you. Know that you're the most powerful person in your reality. Because you're the one creating it. You're the one manifesting it. You're the one going through the trials and the errors and learning from it. It's like in tarot, when you run into the major arcana, like the magician, it's that's just the person meant to push you in the next direction you're headed. And so if you're here, that's all I'm doing. I'm introducing you to something new, some concept, a new experience in your reality. But it's meant for you to feel and to understand your own power. And then for you to chase it. To be curious about it. Yep. I started with Reiki. Well, I started with a lot of things, but Reiki was the first major thing. And then I did shamanic journeying with my mentor. And then that's why I'm on the shamanic path now. But I don't even know if that's like the end all be all, but it's what's helped me get where I am today. Because like a year ago, if I look back like a year ago, I was like falling apart, complex PTSD, constantly triggered, just feeling so unstable. Heart space felt like broken glass. So it is a journey. Shamanic journeying, the way that I do it, the way that my lineage has been doing it, is we'll use drumming or rattles. And kind of like the meditation I did earlier, we'll walk you through different places. The first place you'll visit is lower world, representing the subconscious, representing the shadows, the traumas. But the first thing you collect is something known as a power animal. It's kind of like a spirit guide. But they're used as a tool to help heal you. And from there, then they'll help guide you through, you still go through different sessions with a mentor or with a shamanic practitioner. And so they will take you to lower world. You'll collect soul fragments, heart fragments, broken parts of you. And so in their perspective, when you go through something traumatic, the soul doesn't like die, it doesn't break away, it doesn't like shatter completely, but that fragment of you goes into hiding. And so with the shamanic journeying, you go find those fragments and take like 2 weeks to integrate it back into you. In middle world is where we go, kind of like their version of astral projecting, but we use it to set up protections around the house, to journey with the trees and speak with the trees, to speak with the spirits and energy around us. It's similar to Reiki, where we use distance symbols to contact those around us. And then an upper world. Yes, it's like going into the mind to find something. But it's all entering the subconscious mind. And so upper world is where you can reach the Akashic records, where you can speak to spirit guides and ancestors and find whatever wisdoms you need. I don't do plant medicine just because, so the plants have a spirit, the plants have a soul, and so you don't get like truly the vision you should be. Hold on, there was a comment I wanted to check out. Simply, I'm glad that this helps. Be gentle with yourself. Take time on your journey. All right. What should I use? Let's do some black tourmaline for some grounding. So people do things like ayahuasca, things to hallucinate, because it kind of bypasses the mind and brings out the shadow. It is a very rough ceremony. I have never done it myself, and I will probably never do it myself. But other shamans, people go on retreats to do these things, and other shamans will walk them through it. But it is the roughest part of like shadow work I've ever seen. Nothing I would recommend, but it does help some people. You could speak with the plants. The plants can heal you. You could speak to trees so that they could help you. They could heal you. Hey Shai, how's it going? This one is black tourmaline. So if you're just joining, use the space, use the chat to write down anything you're releasing or letting go of. If you're new here, check out the introduction video on my page. That'll walk through it. Hello. But be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your journey. Be gentle where you're going. Spirituality is a bit tricky because it's taken from many different places. Some people are like, this is the right path of spirituality. This is the right path of spirituality. This is 5D consciousness. This is this consciousness. And like I've been saying, take what resonates, but honestly, look within, meditate, go within, use the meditation I gave you all tonight. Use your own inner sources to guide you. That's what spirituality means for me. Recognizing that you are a spirit, that you are connected to the spirit world, that you are protected. Hey Belle, no, I don't have that crystal. And the thing is with us, like, if you think about it, the moment we're born, we need others to survive. So we look for those kind of parental figures, those godlike figures to guide us and walk us through things. And once we reach a new place like spirituality, we look for those people. We all look for guidance in some way. And finding a mentor is good. But for me, I started with meditation, with healing, Tai Chi, yoga, connecting to the body, breath work. It's about you. It's about your expression of this reality, because you are an expression of source or whatever you believe in. You're experiencing life. You're writing your reality. I'm gonna use black moonstone for a bit more emotional healing. Yep, a lot of people come to fall asleep. This is running up that hill, because that's all we've been doing these days, running up a hill. Yeah, my mods are amazing. Please follow them. Follow Chronically Ghosted, follow Shy Flying High. We're all in this together. Yeah, no, we're all crying. We're all releasing energy. Haley, you are the best. So like I said, someone said meditation is hard. Just picking one thing and focusing on it long enough, that is meditation. It's about focus. It's not about quieting the mind. It's about being fully present. And so all of this, everything that I do here is a meditation. What some people do, I've been retaking some meditation courses that I can bring to other people, and it's something called mental noting. And what I do, I like to write, so I'll think of things in the terms of like a writer or an author, and just kind of say what's happening to you, what you're feeling. And if you can, write it out in a journal, especially when you're triggered. Because when you're triggered, you kind of have to take that energy and create something with it. Otherwise, it leaves your mind in a loop, continuously running. So when I'm upset, I'll write down like, I'm upset because this friend ... Forgiving yourself is a difficult journey, but recognizing it is important. It's okay to cry. People always jump in and try to discredit me. They'll say this is just a placebo. I don't think people understand what that word means. And I would love to explain it. Placebo is the power of the mind. If you think something's going to help you, it's going to help you. The mind's going to start rewriting itself, rewriting the narratives, physically changing reality. People put a weak word like placebo on it to make it sound like it's nothing, but don't let people take your power away. Believe in your reality. Believe in you. Believe in your dreams. No one wants to take that responsibility into their own health. I guess I'll accept that. Yes, this is Black Moonstone. Oh, I need to check that out. I've been listening to different remixes of this song. Sorry, I've been seeing placebo in the chat like all night. That's my trigger right now. All right. I'm going to start winding down. I'm just going to send you pure energy healing. So if you want, imagine a bubble of light unfolding around you. No, it's not your fault. Imagine a bubble of light around you, unfolding, healing you, protecting you. It's all real. I'm sorry, soon I'm gonna be winding down, but my YouTube does have other content. All my past lives are there. So easy going by. Please don't go. There are 1,000 people watching, so the past live events that I've done, like these. Fine, I'll do 10 more minutes, just hanging out. You selenite. Yeah, no, my mods protect me. They know my triggers. I think that's a good sticker, Haley. I've known people that have experienced Moldavite. It depends. For some people it was gentle, for some people it was all over the place. Programming it exactly as you need it to be. Telling it exactly what you wanted to help it with. And setting that intention, I think, would help. So sort of like manifestation. Like, I want to get from point A to point B. I want to do this as smoothly as possible. That way you're not kind of like crashing a car through reality to get to point B. This one is just energy clearing. I'm channeling light energy through it. This is Running Up the Hill, sad piano version by Minzz Piano. I have it linked in the bio. Yeah, breakups are tough. It's scary. Because you lose the person, you lose aspects of yourself, and you struggle to find that again. But once you heal through it, sometimes it's the best. Thank you. They played it every episode, and it's been stuck in my head ever since, and I'm not mad. And then before I went live, I was looking for which song to play, and then I saw this, and I was like, 46 minutes of this? Absolutely. That's good that it helped. How to heal from a breakup. For me, when I go through breakups, I get stuck in like ruminating thoughts. So I would journal every time the memory would pop up, because you're going to start remembering who you were with that person, who that person was to you. And so you're going to want to kind of, by writing it down and journaling it, you're putting it somewhere physical. That way you can deal with it. This needs to be my theme song from now on. I agree. Probably Mondays. Mondays I'll use it. You have to start focusing the journey on yourself. Remember where things went wrong, kind of analyzing it. Not that you did anything wrong, but the bad in the relationship, the things you didn't like, because you're going to start building checklists of what were green flags, what were red flags. Acknowledge the intrusive thoughts, because it's sort of like if you just want to stop them, you suffocate them, but you have to kind of put them somewhere. So I would journal it out. If you go through my journal from like 2020 through 2021, it's the same thought over and over again, because the brain runs in loops, and it has to kind of, it's trying to get through this because it thinks it's in danger. And so it's trying to create solutions, and it's like, I'm hurt, I don't know why. And so it's trying to figure out ways to avoid that. But recognizing that it ended for a reason, that you're putting yourself in a better place, but writing it out exactly as it is. Other things I would do is I would look up like heart chakra meditations or like heart chakra frequency on YouTube and listen to that. Physically holding your hand in the heart space, I would imagine light flowing through my hand into the heart space. It is a healing journey. It is a long healing journey. Calling upon the inner child to come and offer guidance, because they have to teach you how to put power back into your hands. Learning, going to the beach, being in nature. Do the hobbies, do the things that you weren't able to do in that relationship. Go have fun. Take yourself on the dates. Take yourself where you need to go. Even if it's just solo, everyone's like, that's sad, and it's not. The longest relationship you're going to have is the relationship that you have with yourself. No matter what, you wake up with you every single day. Make that place a happy place if you can. Make the mind a garden. I've done a bit of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Therapy helps, especially going through breakups, through grief, through anything. Because you always kind of need that mentor just to push you in the right direction. Yeah, EMDR helps a lot. I would look up something called emotional freedom technique, or EFT tapping, especially as the intrusive thoughts come up. Those help a bit because it activates the meridians. But I like writing down the things first before diving into that. Tapping works. I found it to work because it brings me back to center in the present moment. Yes. I have a few journals as well. There's like 3 of them going right now. And each time I'm like, this is going to be a journal just for happiness and joy. But yeah. Lens, I haven't heard of that yet, but I need to check that out. Yeah, everything's kind of an experiment where see what works best for you, see what doesn't work best for you. Just because, like, I do breath work to kind of work through trauma as well, and I know for some people it triggers the trauma so badly that they're not able to do it. So look into like energetic shielding. Honestly, I keep pushing people towards my Patreon, because in the 3rd tier, everything I use for energetic healing, for empath schooling, for controlling energy, that's where I put it. Like, some of my major sessions that I do one-on-one, I've put them there. So I do guided meditations there, Reiki shielding, inner child healing, connecting to the inner child, connecting to spirit guides, chakra healing. And so in the 3rd tier is where I've been putting everything, like the last few months. Yeah, probably 2 more minutes, then I'm gonna sign off. And so that's where I put everything. And once I learn a bit more, if you want a meditation app, the one that I've been using, I have like a free 1-year trial on it. If you go through my bio, you'll see Balanced. That's where that is. And so it'll help. That's what I've been doing. I apologize for the noise. I do live in Brooklyn, so it gets a bit loud. It's New York City ASMR now. All right, everyone. I'm going to start signing off. Yeah, Balance is a great app. I'm going to start signing off. I'm sending you all love, sending you all light. Hang in there. Check out my YouTube as well. There's tons of stuff up there. Thank you all for the gifts, for the follows, for anyone that subscribed. All of this helps keep me going. It helps support me so I can keep doing lives and creating content for everybody. But I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you. I love the hats. But we will all... Friday, I'll probably do another live. So that's something we could do, if anyone's interested. And this one's going to go up on YouTube maybe tomorrow, once I have the bandwidth for it. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. I'll see you all soon. You got this.